Welcome back to the Super Sunday Challenge. Yes, I've taken basically a week off because I've been feeling pretty ill. Feeling a little better today. I certainly feel ready to face the hardest word games challenge on the internet. If you're new to the Super Sunday Challenge, well, brace yourself. It's 16 word games in a row, and I've got to use the previous answers to help solve the new games. In all, as always, 45 minutes on the clock, and we start with Spottle. Without further ado, it's 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got an interesting situation. This pattern means we get a line. We get to see that. I think we want A and E, personally. So that's just going to be Saute. Yeah, all right. Now, we want to test E in the 4th position for sure. Do we even want to? No, I think we definitely want to. Let's go Taker. I think we want. No, we want S. Actually, no, we definitely want S. Let's go Saver. All right, we found the E. I think let's test A in 3rd position. Let's go Cheat. Oh, that was a mistake. I meant A, not E. Actually, no, we didn't want to test. Okay. Oh, I've messed this up already. Absolutely, completely messed this up. That's just annoying. Maybe it starts with A. There we go. Flirt. I think we want L and R. Oh, that L is huge. E-L, because it's not going to be E-R now. Could be like Angel, couldn't it? Kind of want to test it. Let's go Angel. No. Okay. A something, E something, and it could be. Now, it's either going to be like that. It's not going to be like double L, like Ali. I only hadn't screwed up on cheat. I'm so annoyed at myself. Oh. Or is it something, EL? It's not going to be Angel. The only really one I can really think of. The word ailed, because that kind of makes sense. I wish I'd checked the D. D at the end would kind of make sense. I think that's all we can go for. Ailed? No. Abled? Abled? Oh, I suppose. Oh, that's so annoying. I was kind of close. I hate starting with Spottle when it has a word like that. Kind of sets me up for an annoying game. That's really so annoying. Let's have a look at Spottlebot and see how it did it. I mean, yeah, well, it didn't like Saver. I'll tell you that. Here's the thing, right? It says only abled. It doesn't say that ailed is a word. So it's just not in its dictionary. It's really annoying. Did manage to get it in 6. Oh well, that's so annoying. Well, let's move on. Myrtle is next. Abled is the word. We have a B. Weird. I think let's just run Birch. I kind of almost. Let's go Birth. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's just go Boost. Oh, the word was Bunny. That's like the world's quickest failure of Myrtle I've ever done. I haven't failed twice on Spot or Myrtle ever in the whole format. And I've been doing this for a while. Well, okay. We're doing okay on time, but I need to rack up a win. Abled and Bunny. Warmall is next. All right. Looks like that's probably going to be an R. So it's an O. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe it's Grout. No, it's going to be Group, isn't it? There we go. I'm kind of playing really fast and loose at the moment. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or not. You see, I'm kind of on this anti-sickness medication at the moment, which I think is just making me too calm. I'm not getting stressed enough. Maybe that's why. Word peak, similar to Warmall. It's just ups and downs. Go Able, Bunny, and Group. It's all about higher and lower for each of these letters. Now we've got decent coverage on the first letter. That needs help. That's not how you spell G. All right, let's just go then. Maybe E-I-G-H. Let's just go 8 and see where we are. Actually, C or D. Maybe C-E-D. Then we need... Oh, what do we need? We need like I at the end. Chalk, maybe. Oh, not chalk. So close though. We've got C-H-A. Oh, is this going to be like chair? No, chain. It's got to be chain. There we go. Lovely. All right. We managed to get to 2 wins now. Word peaks and Warmall. Chain being the word. Now, I want to get the rest of the games in section A within 5 minutes. 30 minutes is my kind of target. Polygonal Mini. Similar rules to Wordle. It gives you an extra clue. Any repeated letters are signaled by shapes at the top, so we know that 3rd and 4th are actually going to be the same letter. Hopefully, get a few yellows. Oh, Bunny, Group, and Chain. Ah, all right. Shoot, potentially? Yeah, nice and easy. No problems at all. Exordal is next. Now, normally there's one word and it's related to... What? Okay, normally there's a word at the top that's related to the other two. I don't know what's going on this week. I don't like it. Let's run with the existing words. Oof. Oh, actually, we've got 9 of the letters already. Yeah, this is very interesting. So we do have kind of 9 of the letters. Not very good coverage about exactly where. So probably we'll get a little bit of filler action going on. Something about like slush. Maybe let's do blush. Checks that S. Oh, whoa. Now that is interesting. Slush. Slush is one of the words possibly. It also could be, no, it can't be. It's got to be P and O. It's likely to going to be the beginning. Oh, but there's slash, isn't there? Oh, slash and pound. Of course it is. And the clue being the fact that there's a slash and there's a pound. Lovely. Okay, absolutely love that. Exorder, you've exceeded yourself, and I'm here for it. That's great. I think we're going to go pound out of all of them. That's the one I want. On to between all. Now, we run abled and buddy and group. Gain, we can't do. Shoot, we can. Pound in the middle. It's really close to group, I think. Let's just go with hotel and just try and see if we can place it. Well, it's kind of, if anything, closer to hotel. Hatch. All right, it's between hatch and hotel. That gives us good certainty there. Maybe Heath? Really close to Heath. Ooh, I'm slightly worried about this. Hefty? Even closer to Hefty. We got Helix. Oh my goodness, it's really close to Helix, like as in the next one. Oh, it's just gonna be the word hello, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. Well, game section A, Bottle and Myrtle, I screwed up. But time-wise, I'm in a really good place. Like really good place. 31 minutes on the clock. So incognito means I think we need to be clever. I want that, basically. Yes. S is always really important. Resting. Maybe we just go full on essay. What do we think here? 2 S's? Not sure about that. He's gonna be maybe unset. Wow, unset was really good. We got all yellows again. Orange hints means the letters with 3 letters of the alphabet. Okay. Something UE maybe? Oh, guessed. No. It's no T at the end. That's annoying. Duets? Is S at the end? Interestingly. Right. Possibly an E. Oh, that's probably U. What? Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. No. Fetus. Fetus. That's what this is going to be. And it won't allow me to do the actual guess. That's so annoying. Can I do fetuses? I'm going to go fitness. Yeah, because it is definitely fetus. Nice. Excellent. Clean game of Fuzelli there. 6 letters. Fetus. I don't mind it. I think we go straight away with these. These nuts. There we go. Lovely. C? C or S maybe? S, H, E. No, it's not non-F. Could be an R. E. Could even be a D. No, it's not that. What's that last letter? If it's a D. T or I, potentially. And that doesn't really fit any of the others. Could be like Q, U, to be fair. Q, U, E. Right. Something. I. Something. E, I, R, E. It's not going to be T, P, is it? I think it's got to be I. Right, I'm going to go chair as a filler. Wow. So, tells us it's not T. Oh, it's E? Okay, E makes sense. Doesn't just the word sheer? Yeah. Why did I take so long over that? That was really easy. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't quite kind of click. I don't know why. Oh, well, fetus and sheer. Daddy chill onto fibble. Fetus and sheer. Now, fetus potentially has 2 letters. Right, so there's an S change between sheer and fetus. So there's a lie there. So I'm tempted we just run sheet, actually. This makes sense. That makes sense, I think. Puts E in the mix. We could just be ST. Be like ST. Think of a word that. Oh, it could be just stead. Could not stead. Now I'm going to go steam. So hold on. Wow. Jeez, Louise. Really hard to unpack now. What do I think about this S? S is lying 2 out of 3. So actually, could it just not have an S? Could it be throughout? S has been the lie. I've got to say that M is probably the lie. That is the lie. Means that H is the lie. Means we haven't got a lot apart from a T. And actually, it can only be an O vowel-wise because everything else is then out because of that. And T is going to be first or it's going to be 4. Is it going to be the word booty? It is the word booty! Oh, That is a classic Fibble working out. I was convinced for ages that there was an S in it, that Steam was the one that just said, nah, man, this is not possible. Thinking about, well, if it's only an O, probably a double O, not tested a Y, and then T in that fourth place, Booty was just staring at me. I'm very pleased with that. I'm kind of redeeming the bad start to this quiz. All right, Fetus Sheer Booty. And Booty, what on earth? We have a yellow Y in the top right quadrant and a U somewhere. Oh, it's just going to be word youth. Yeah, that makes sense. Beautiful stuff. E is probably going to be the N. That doesn't really help. Right. I think we need full filler because we actually don't have good coverage and we need A's and I's for sure. Maybe like Drain. Drain could be quite good. Ooh. Is that Credo now at the bottom left? That'd be pretty wild. Yeah, it is. Credo. We found a C, CH. Oh, and a D. Chide? Yep. One filler, one guess remaining. Top left. Pretty good. I think we're looking at Prior. Yeah, we are. Excellent. Well navigated around Quaddle. Now, the fact that we had to do a filler means that we are definitely missing some quite significant letters. We definitely need an I, for sure. Annoyingly, there's no A. I really need an A as well as an I. But I think we're going to have to stick with Chide because I need some extra letters. Chide definitely delivers that apart from the E, which is a duplicate. All right, Fetus. It's a great start. Sheer. That's even better. Holy crap, Booty. Oh, yes. Chide. Wow. Needy versus Weedy, I think. Go newer. Yeah, Weedy is a word. Beautiful stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Nice quick solve for Wordle. Weedy is there. Squirtle could be quite interesting, I have to say. I'm going to plow on through. I'm not going to do it on live stream today. So, yeah, this is going to be one complete solve. Squirtle, Hardle, and Squaredle, and Word 500 to come. Go with Fetus and C. It's only one. Go with E, there's not E. Go with Sheer. Look at that S. There's no S. Anything? Booty. Ooh, not good. Let's look at T. Yeah, all right, there is a T. Tried. Right, we know there's no... Well, we know there's no E. Could be an H, or we could look at I. Let's go with H. All right, so it's not... So we know there's an R. That's useful. R is in the mix. Weedy. Nothing. All right, this could be a hard Squirtle, to be honest. We know there's an R and a T. There's not much else got. Have a little look at Chide. So with Chide, I think it's safe to assume we have an I. An IRT, maybe. Say fruit. It isn't going to be fruit. E is there. So we know F is out. U is out. We know E is out. D is out. Between an I and a C. All right. Yeah, I can't really think of anything, annoyingly. Something, can't be that. Be something like that. Viral's close. It needs a D. Idle it can't be because we know there's no D. Idle. Yeah. Viral. Well, TR actually could work. It could be like trait, couldn't it? Oh, that's so close. I think it's just the word train, to be honest. Yeah. So a reason I picked that T is because I'm pretty certain it's TRS. So I think, wow, we've got gold here. No. Oh, it could be yeah, trail. Wow, I think it is trail. Yeah. Oh, that was so close. Trail is the word. I'm still quite happy with the way we dealt with that. We now do have an A. Makes Hardle a little easier. Fingers crossed. Nothing. There's an R. We don't know whether blue R means it's in the correct place or not. This is not good. Rail. Right. Yeah, this is a problem. Be like this, couldn't it? All right, I'm gravitating towards the fact that it's grain. So I can't think of, it can't be like Fryer. Is there a smarter play than this? Or do we just run grain? Let's just run grain. There we go. All right. Sometimes just hit it. Punch it. Grain is a word. We're on to Squaredle. Now, time is okay. We've got 12 minutes. That's decent for word 500 and Squaredle solve. But can't rest on my laurels. Got to go fairly quickly with the solve. All right. Let's hit this. I mean, grain is as good as any. Go with it. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Sometimes you just need a bit of luck. I think maybe let's just go Angel. Have a little look. Ooh. I think I'm going to go phony because I want to just... Yeah, I just had an instinct about that Y at the end. Lovely. Lovely. Just got to think now. That G is probably going to be there. There's an I somewhere. I think it's going to be word bronze. So let's just B. I think maybe like, then how do we get that big gap? Oh, it is. It is a B. And that's confirmed as a G. E is not going to be there. So it's going to have to be. Anyway, I don't know. That can't be an. How you spell bugle? Oh, yeah. It could be bugle. Yeah, I suppose like that. Anyways. Now, I think that N is. I think ends in N because it's going to be like nanny. All right. G-N. There's an A somewhere. G-A-E. All right. I don't actually know about the middle one. Let's have a vowel cross the middle. Can't think of it at this either. Ugh. Oh, I can't really. Assam? No. Not Assam, but giving us double. Okay. So it's double A and double S, which is fascinating. That is S as well. And that's so that is actually going to be S-A. Yeah. All right, good. We're on track. Ooh, 6 minutes. We've got to go quicker. Bugle. Oh, it's going to be like a mass, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mass. Great. I think that's going to be nanny. Done. That's going to be brawn. Pretty certain. Very good. Which leaves one down the middle of. This is just grain. Yeah, it is. Lovely stuff. Beautiful. So Squirtle words could be quite interesting. Bugle, brawn, grain, essay, amass, and nanny. These are interesting letters to be taken through into Word 500. I'm a little bit worried about the sheer number of doubles. This could lead us with some potential 50-50s here. Let's run them in just for one. Bugle, brawn. Okay. Wow. No, nothing but grain. Just for one. Amass. Again, just for one. Nanny is nothing. Well. This could be a big problem. Okay. Interestingly, it's either going to be E and M, no S, or going to be S, M, either an L or a U. Yeah. So it could be the word slump. Could be the word slump, or no, it can't be the word slump. No, it can't be the word slump. Only one of U or L is in. Could be the word stump. To be fair, we're just not going to be able to tell, are we? So it's stump, or the alternative is that it's E, no S, no S. M is always going to be in. Stump, or could then you still have an O there? I think this could be good. Let's go stump. What does this mean? So interestingly, this rules out E. ME strategy cannot be. So we're along the right lines. No E. I think it's L or U. This is definitely in. M is. Oh, wait a sec. No, I've made a mistake. S cannot be in if M is in. So I've made a mistake here. So I think M is out. Is the word spout? That then has. That's definitely yellow. That's then yellow. That's in yellow. Ooh. I got lucky here because I made a really bad error in stump, but weirdly, I think I've done it. Spout? It is! Oh! Managed to correct for the error. Spout is a word with literally 35 seconds to go. What a game of two halves that was. Disaster with Spottle. I thought it was going to be ailed. It wasn't. It was abled. And Myrtle, I just went to pieces. For some reason, I just was reckless in my guesses, not methodical as usual for Myrtle. But ever since then, been on an upward trajectory. Is that momentum I can take into next week for the Super Sunday Challenge? As always, thank you so much for your positive comments, your encouragement. I love every single bit of feedback on this challenge because it's good fun, right? So I appreciate you all. Till next time on the Super Sunday Challenge, hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.